Hi everybody. What is it? It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. We're going to be doing some crochet in a minute. Oh, I'm going to be distracted by that flipping fly. I swear, the same fly. It's been living for about 6 months in this house. It doesn't matter how many times I spray him, he keeps coming back. Yeah, we're going to do some crochet in a minute. We're going to do some crochet poppets, and I've got 3 different types to show you. We're going to do one in full, and then I'm going to show you the others. But I'm going to show you some things that come into the shop. They've literally just arrived, which are really, really cute. If you're looking for like little cute stocking fillery presents and stuff, lots of yummy things. So we're going to start with these. So these are little zipper pouches. They're like velour, like velvet. They feel amazing. They are just really, really cute. You can put them on a keyring if you want. Okay, but you could actually put a pair of, the stalk scissors. You all right, Al?
Yeah, I'm just trying to straighten up the camera.
Got it?
There you go.
There we go. Is that better?
Yeah.
So you've got a little keyring thing on there, which you could put a little pair of stalk scissors on if you wanted to. But they're just mega cute. Really, really nice little lined zipper pouches. And there's 3 different designs. You've got little ones that got buttons and safety pins, little sewing machines like that. Is that too loud? Do you want to turn it down? Little sewing machines. But they feel really good. And then little... Ooh, get rid of that one. Little safety pins and like dressmaking mannequins and stuff in the pink. So they are, all this will be going on the website later. It literally came in about 10 minutes before I came over, so I just grabbed it quickly. So they're going to go on the website. Next ones are, we've got these come in. So I'm going to take them out the packaging so that it doesn't get shiny. So little nail files, they're £1.50 each, and there's, 6 designs. So you've got you can see you've got like pins and needles and buttons on there. You've got dressmaking ones. You've got woolly ones, wool and buttons and stuff. All sorts of bits and pieces in there. Again, they're going to go on the website. They'll be in the shop as well, but they'll be on the website. They're £1.50 each. We just thought these are really cute things. If you're buying for like sewing friends, or you want to make your own like advent calendars and you want to put some special little things in, or just to fill up, nice little presents. And these are little pin tins. So Sarah got very excited about these because they were tins. Let me just slide that in there. So there's 4 different types of 4 different tin designs, and they've got different types of pins in them. So these ones are like little glass head pins. They've got the little bobble in them, and you've got you can see you've got the design of the pin on the front. Those are pearl-headed ones in the little red tin. Those are like dressmaking ones, like just steel dressmaking pins. And then those are safety pins. You've got a variety of safety pins in that one. And they're going to be £3.95 each. So just nice little stocking fillery bits. Say hello, just while I get the other bits out. Who's there? Who's there today?
We got Linda, Christine, Sandra, Grace, Kate, and Wendy.
Fab.
A lot of people
Lovely.
come in.
Fabulous. Hi everybody. We've also had new dressmaking scissors, proper stainless steel. They're called dressmaking scissors, but brilliant obviously for your quilting and patchworking. I think they're going to be £6.95. I can't remember what these ones are, but again, if you need new scissors, they've got blue handles, red handles or black handles. There's different designs, but they are proper stainless steel ones, not coated or aluminium, so they've got a really good weight to them, and they'll cut really nicely as well. So those have come in. And then for you crocheters, we've got some little crochet sets as well. So we've got some easy grip ones, which are £8.95, and you've got a 2.5 up to a 5 in that one. And then we've got these little sort of metal ones, because I'm a metal girl. I don't use the handles. I think because I learnt with metal, it just sticks better with me. These little rose gold ones, which again start at 3 and go up to a 6.5, are £6.95. So those are all kind of the bits and pieces that are going on the website this afternoon. I have got little irons coming in, and I've got tomorrow they should be with me, and I've also got more cut and press boards as well. So if you are looking, thinking about Christmas and stuff, nice little gifts. I wanted to show you this. This is mine, but we can order these in if you want. Okay, I managed to snap 2 of my circular needles the other day, because I like the interchangeable ones, the ones that you can put your different cords on, and so I've ordered this for me. Look, it comes in a beautiful box. Look, can you hear? I like the snappy magnetic box, and it's got all the colours, all the sizes. These are the Zing interchangeable ones, which I really like. They've got a nice, they're not too heavy, but they're so smooth. They just knit beautifully. And then if you lift this up, you get a little pouch, okay, and you've got all your cables, all the different size cables in there. You've got stitch holders, you've got all your end caps and locking keys and stuff, all sorts in there. I was very excited. So yeah, this was a little treat. I was just like, because I snapped my 4s and my 325s. So I was just like, I mean, normally they're about £8 a pair, the Zing ones. So yeah, so if anybody does want a really extra special present, let us know, because we can order those in specifically for you. So before we get crocheting, just wanted to go through a few things. Obviously, you may, if you're local, you know this already. If you're not local, you may have seen it on the news. Wales is going on to like a circuit breaker lockdown for 2 weeks, starting on Friday, which means that we can't open the shop. However, you can still order online. You can still call us, okay? We will be going over to the shop. We'll be there between 10 and 12 each day in order to process orders, and you can call us, okay? So if you don't want to use the website, or you can't find something on the website, because remember, not everything is on the web. So if you want something in particular, you can call us between 10 and 12. We can either post out, or we've got Deliveroo back. I'm sure Alex will help as well. We'll do local deliveries, okay, so between Barry, Penarth and Dinas, and if not, we can still post out. So even though the shop won't be open, you know, physically open for customers to come in, we've still got loads going on. You know, you can still get your crafting goodies. We won't leave you without, okay? But it also means that we've had to change a lot of our birthday plans, because next week is our birthday week. We opened on the 30th of October 5 years ago, and we had a big in-shop, in-store day planned, as well as the web stuff as well, but there was a lot of stuff happening in the shop. Obviously that now can't happen, so we've rearranged everything. We had a quick meeting last night, the three of us. We zoomed in with Sian so we could just decide what we were going to do. So we've changed it all to online. So I think Sian has put a post up today about it on our Facebook and Instagram. We will be doing I'm just going to briefly run through the bits with you. So most of this starts on Monday. Some of it is for the Friday the 30th, our actual birthday only. So all week next week, you will be able to be entered into a free prize draw. So it's called Find the Gecko. There are 5 geckos hidden. There will be. They're not there at the moment. It goes live on Sunday. There's 5 geckos hidden. There will be on the website, okay? You need to find them and tell us which products. So drop us a Facebook message or an email and tell us which products the geckos are on. Okay, so you tell us which product the gecko is on, and for all the correct entries, you will be going into a free prize draw. Okay, so, and it's a really good prize, all right, because it's our birthday. It's a really good prize. So there's that. You can play along with that next week. We will also, on the Friday, our actual birthday, we will be doing a £5 off if you spend £20 or more code. That will be for any order on that Friday, the 30th, okay? The code will be published on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you know, all over the place and stuff. We'll remind you of all this next week, okay? So don't worry. So there'll be a £5 off over £20 on the website all day on the Friday. But 5 lucky customers will get 50% off their web order on that day, okay? So there will be a Facebook post, a bit like a challenge post. There'll be a Facebook post that you will be able to comment on and share. And for everybody who's commented and shared, we'll go into a big prize draw, okay? And then we will pull out 5 names and they will get an exclusive code which will give them 50% off their orders, your order on the 30th, okay? It can only be used on the 30th, that code, all right? What else have we got going on? Is that it? Oh, no, and then on the Friday evening, lots going on next. In fact, basically just book next Friday off and spend the whole day with us. next Friday evening at 6 o'clock, okay, we'll be going live and we're going to be doing one of our Facebook sales like we've done before. So there'll be lots of things to clear, lots of bargains to be had, and that will be happening at 6 p.m. on Friday. So don't worry if you forget all that, because we will remind you, all right? So yeah, lots and lots going on. But the main thing to remember is we are shutting Friday, the shop. You won't be able to come in for 2 weeks. Everything else will be happening online or on Facebook, okay? So who's there? Who's having a chat? Who's having a comment away, Al? Hopefully I remembered everything.
Suzanne said, I want those circular needles.
I know, they're amazing, Suzanne. Susie, if you want a set, give us a call, okay? They're not cheap, but they are amazing. I love the Zing needles. They're the Knit Pro ones.
Jean said, I'm at the hairdresser's getting my hair done.
Ooh, nice. Are you... Oh, is that Jean Baker?
Yes.
Jean, I sent you an email yesterday and a reminder today. Can you give me a call when you get a chance, when you're out at the hairdressers, okay?
Christine said, looking very glamorous today.
Oh, well, thank you very much. House Bloxham. My friend Jackie, when she's bored of clothes, I get first pick. So, yeah. So it's all about, doesn't go into recycling then, does it? Thank you, though.
And then there's a bunch of hellos from everyone.
Hi, everybody. Cool. So... let's start with the demo now. I've talked your ears off. So we are going to be doing some crocheted poppies today. I thought, if we do them this week, you've got time to make a few, maybe put some in the window, because, we're not going to be able to go out and about as much. So you could maybe put some in the window or something. And I found I found about a million different patterns, but I found 3 that I liked. Okay. So you've got like I don't know if you can come up here out. I'll do these on the back here. Okay, so we've got like the traditional sort of poppy shape if you were to buy one for the British Legion. I think it would be nice if you wanted to make your own and then just make a donation, rather than, because I think it's going to be quite, I don't know if they're going to be selling poppies like in supermarkets and stuff this year. So I just thought we could make them, couldn't we? Maybe put them onto a brooch back or a safety pin and wear them, and just make a donation to the British Legion, okay? So this is the one we're going to do today, is this sort of very, very traditional looking one. I then found one that had like 4 petals, which I quite liked. I thought that one was quite nice, and I will put the link up directly for this one, okay? I'll put all the links on afterwards. And then I found this one, which was like a 3D one, and you kind of crocheted 3 petals and then you sort of sew them in like a little spiral, which gave you this lovely sort of 3D look, okay? And this was a YouTube video. There wasn't a written pattern for this. It was a YouTube video. So again, I will put the link up for you. I'll put the link up for all 3 of these, so that you can, they're not my patterns. So, I'll pop the links up and you'll be able to follow along and decide which one you like. So I quite like these. I think they're quite nice. I really like the 3D one. Took a little while to get my head around it because it was, I couldn't work out how the spiral was going to work at first, but it's actually much easier than you think it's going to be. You could layer these up. You could layer these up and put like a beautiful black button or something in the centre if you wanted something a little bit more 3D. I know, must have been about 2 or 3 years ago, we were away at, I think it was the Malvern show, and we came back on the Sunday night and our whole shop window had been decorated with poppies. And I think it was Wendy and Linda and Teresa, I think it was the 3 of you, had made lots and lots of poppies, and they decorated the whole shop window. It looks so beautiful. We've still got them. They'll go back up in the next couple of days. So yeah, it was such a lovely. We drove up in the van, really tired and knackered, and looked into the shop window, and it was an array of poppies. It was beautiful. It was such a nice thing for them to do. So yeah. So we're gonna have a little go at this one today. Okay, and like I said, I'll put links up to all the patterns so you can download them yourselves or have a read. Okay, I've just printed this one out. So these are mega simple, mega simple. Okay, you're going to start with some black. Now this isn't going to be easy to see the filming with black. Okay, it's not easy. In fact, I'm going to move the light a little bit closer. Oh, there we go. So hopefully it will just help illuminate a little bit. And I've got
right here.
I'm going to sort of,
camera.
Yeah, so you're going to need to be, so I don't think, have you filmed a crochet yet, Al? Al's never filmed it. Drew's got a driving lesson today, so Al's not filmed a crochet, so it's going to be, he's just asking about positioning. So you're going to start with a magic ring. So I've got my tail here, over those 2 fingers, and flip like that to make a cross. Open your fingers out and pick up that working yarn and then slip it all off your fingers. Okay, now I always, very often patterns don't tell you this, but it's just something I do. I put a single chain in like that just to hold it, give it a bit of stability. I don't think it affects the work in any way, and you can still pull it up nicely. It just helps. Okay, I'm using, because I wanted a nice close texture on it as well, even though I'm using double knit wool, I'm using a 3.5mm hook just to make it a little bit tighter. Okay, I've found this ball of black glittery stuff that I had left in my stash, and this is the lipstick in colour in the Stylecraft. Okay, so I'm going to chain 3 to start with. So 2 and 3. So I've chained my 3, and then I'm going to put 9 trebles into this loop here. Okay, so we're going to wrap into the hole, pull up. So I've got 3 on my hook, through 2, through 2. So that's my first treble. Oh, there we go, got caught on a glitter strand. And then I'm going to do that, so I've got 9 in there in total. You've actually got 10 because your chain counts as 1. Okay, so in, pull through, so that's 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7. So just while I'm putting these last couple in, Al, who's there?
Natalie said the Legion are hoping to get people out with poppies, but it'll be different this year.
Yeah. 9 and 10. Oh, just managed to split that one. There we go. 10. Yeah, I just think if we're getting, if you can't actually buy one, how about making a donation to the British Legion directly and crocheting your own? Particularly if you're trying to be, particularly if you're in Wales and you're not allowed out and about for the next couple of weeks. It might be nice if we can do that instead. So I know it's really difficult to see black, but my chain axe is 1. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've got 9 trebles and then my chain 3 to make 10 stitches. Okay, so I'm then going to pull up my magic circle like that, and I'm going to slip stitch into the top of that chain to create the circle. So I'm just going to slip stitch directly into there like that. So pull through and then pull straight through like that. Okay, and I've got a nice, that's my poppy center, as easy as that. Okay, now you're going to change colour. You're going to change colour to the red. Now I'm going to chop off my black. I've left quite a long tail because I can use that to sew it onto a brooch back or a safety pin or something. And then I'm going to do black like that. And I'm going to start with the red. So now I don't like to start, I'm going to show you a little trick. I don't like to just directly start now with the red, because it's you end up with a little blip of black. So if I take that back, okay, now I know how much I need, and I slip stitch with the red rather than the black to join, what that does is it means you don't get that little blip of black. So the black finishes, and when we start crocheting like now, the next round, you're starting with a red stitch instead of a black stitch. Okay, and also because I don't want to sew in my ends, I'm going to crochet over these ends here. Okay, so first little bit, change to my red, and I'm going to chain 1 like that. Okay, I'm now going to put 2 double crochets into every stitch all the way around. Now I'm hoping you guys will get this. So normally I would just go in to that top of that stitch like that and do it, bring up 2 stitches on and pull through. So I've got a double crochet, and I'm going to put 2 into every stitch. However, I'm going to lie these ones so I don't have to sew them in because I'm lazy, and I'm going to crochet over them. So I'm going to go into the stitch and go behind. Can you see I'm going behind those strands, those tails, and pulling up and doing my double crochet. So basically the tails are trapped inside the stitch. You won't see it, and it means you haven't got to sew them in. So I've kind of got them led along the edge. So there's the first 2, and then into my next stitch. So if if I try and separate it so you can see, so I'm going into the stitch and sort of lying the tails over the hook and pulling up the yarn like that. They're kind of trapped in there, and it means there's no sewing in. And if you can do that with a lot of crochet. You can do that. You can crochet over your tails, and that way you haven't got to worry about sewing in lots of ends. If this was a white instead of a red, I probably wouldn't do it because the black might show through. But because they're both quite dense pigmented wools, you can get away with it. Okay, so I'm putting 2 double crochets into each stitch all the way around, and I should have 20 stitches by the end. Okay, I'll go 1 and 2 like that. Now those tails have now been, because I've gone all the way round over them, I can just chop those off now and they won't unravel. Okay, so I'm just ignoring all that now. Right, let's just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's the next stitch. 13, 14. Let's roll off small. Any more? Well, I put these, you'll end up with 20 in total. Any more comments there, Al, while I'm just doing this?
Suzanne said they have them on the tills in Morrison's.
Oh, cool.
I assume talking about the poppies.
Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad that because normally I was worried because I know there was something in the news about the fact that normally they have sellers and all out, don't they? Oh, hang on. Sorry, ladies. I've got to split the wall. You know, and obviously they're not doing that as much now because obviously sometimes the sellers are a more vulnerable category, and obviously it's getting more people out in society, which we won't be able to do now. But yeah, you could still buy that or offer a donation and make your own, you know, which is what I think I'm going to do. So I've gone all the way around. I've got 20 stitches, and I'm just going to join into that slip stitch into that top chain there, right back from the beginning, and slip stitch to finish my round. Okay. The next round, and there's only 3 rounds to these poppies, so they are mega quick. Okay, I'm going to chain 1 to get a little bit of height like that. I'm going to put a double crochet into this first stitch here, so double in the first stitch like that, and then in my next stitch I'm going to put 2 trebles. So my next stitch along here, 2 trebles, so 1 and 2 like that. Okay, and then I'm going to put 2 double trebles into the next 5 stitches. So a double treble, instead of wrapping once, I'm going to wrap twice into here and pick up. I've got 4 on my hook. Okay, I'm going to go through 2 and through 2. Okay, so I've put 1 in there, so I want to put another. So wrap twice, in, pull up, 4 on my hook, through 2, through 2, through 2. Okay, so that's 2 double trebles in that next stitch, and I'm going to do that in the next 5 stitches. So that was the first one. I'm going to do it in 4 more. Okay, so talk to me, ladies, while I'm ploughing my way through these double trebles. Anybody commenting there? Who's going to be joining us for birthday fun next week?
I haven't had a comment for a while.
No?
I think most people are just listening.
Just concentrating. Anybody? So Sarah's on her chanda on Saturday. She is allowed to go up because it's travel for work, and like she's going to be going up, coming straight back. You know, it's not like it's you know, she's seeing anybody. So, and the social distancing at her chanda has been really good. Actually, they've got so many procedures in place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So yeah, she's going to be on at 10 o'clock on Saturday. So so it's not too early a start. So none of you got any excuse not to watch her. It's not like when I had to do the 7 a.m. one last time. I did excuse you for having to stay in bed. So let me just double check what I'm doing. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 1 more, I think, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1 more. And then this is the 5th one. So another 2 double trebles into the 5th. So yeah, there's some loads of offers going on next week. Lots of stuff happening. There's, like I said, there's £5 off codes which will be going on the social media for you to use on the website. There is going to be a chance for you to have 50% off as well. We've done it, obviously, 5th birthday. We've done it all round the 5s. Once you've done your 2 double trebles in the next 5 stitches, you're then going to put 2 normal trebles in the next one to bring the petal back down. So 1 and 2, like that. Okay, and then a double crochet in the next stitch, sorry. There we go, like that. So you can see you've kind of made that first petal there. Okay, any questions there?
Sandra said, will you be still be doing your 1 o'clock? I managed to cancel my one-man tent, so more money to spend next week.
Yes, we will still, of course, be doing the 1 o'clocks for you. Yeah, absolutely. For over the lockdown thing, of course, absolutely, we will still be doing 1 o'clocks, same as usual. Oh, that's what started it all, wasn't it? The initial lockdown. Okay. What am I doing now? I've forgotten what I'm doing. So, I've done a double crochet into that one, and then now we're going to do basically the same but the other side. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 trebles into this first one. So 1 and 2. So this pattern originally was American. Okay, so if you look at the pattern, or when I put the link up, it will say single crochets and double crochets, not doubles and trebles. But I'm British, so I use British terminology. And then I'm going to put those double trebles into the next 8 stitches. Okay, so like that, and I'm going to do it into the next 8, just like we did the other side with 5. This one's going to be 8. So there's 1, wrap twice in, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. So that's my first one, and I'm going to do it on 8 stitches. Okay, so please do talk to me, because you don't want to listen to me count for this amount of time. Anything else there?
Nothing's come in.
Nothing's come in. Okay, so that's 2. And then this one's going to be the 3rd stitch, and I'm going to put 2 double trebles in there. I really liked those little those pouches. I mean, Sarah squealed about tins because she does love storage, but I really do like those little sewing pouches that have come in. So I'm going to get all that onto the website for you this afternoon. So if anybody wants them, we are still open till Friday. So you can, if you are local, you can come in. I've lost track again now. 2, 4, 6, 8. I've done 4. I need to do another 8, another 4. Okay. And this one's number 5. Yeah, you can still come in if you until Friday. We are still open. That's 5, and then this one's going to be 6, like that. And there's the second one in number 6. Any questions there? Any comments? No. You're all very quiet today, ladies. There we go. And this is number 7. Nearly there, and it's nearly done. There we go. Number 7, and then number 8. There we go, like that. So 1 and number 8. Like that. Okay, so that's my 2 double trebles in the next 8 stitches. Okay, so I've made a slightly bigger poppy petal, so you've got like the small and the large one. Oh, it's coming out slightly bigger as well. It's strange how your tension moves, isn't it? And then I've got 2 trebles in the next stitch, so 1, just normal trebles, yeah, and 2 in the next one, like that, and a double crochet in the last one to finish off the petal, and then you're just going to slip stitch into that base there, like that, to finish and close off. Okay, so I'm going to grab my scissors, like that, and pull that yarn through. There we go. And then I can just weave in that end. Now those ones there that I crocheted over, I can just snip those off now. I don't need to weave them in because I've crocheted over them. And you can use this little piece then to sew onto a brooch back or a a safety pin or something, and then you've just got to weave in that end. And there's your little poppy done. Okay, I'll let you see. Really just depends on what your tension's like. Can you see how much big that one's come out? Quite a bit bigger. Only a little bit, but a bit bigger. It's very similar for these ones, okay, very similar pattern for these, but I'll put the link up for you, okay. So you start with a magic circle and do your thing. You're going to do a whole thing round, and you kind of go up and down, changing your sizes with that one in, just to make a four petal one rather than this one. And this one again, the actual petal bits were very, very similar. You did have to work back loop and front loop, but there's a really good video on this, so I will post the link to the YouTube video for this one. I quite like the fact it was a little bit three-dimensional, this one. But yeah, these are basically, you're going to work backwards and forwards like that. You make 3 petals and then you overlap them to give you that dimension. But I'll post the link, the video link for that. So that was little crocheted poppies. Really nice, quick, easy little project. And I just think you could do something really lovely. You could get them onto, you could make a load and put them in your window and just, sort of show your support, I suppose. Because everyone's going to be in lockdown, but delivery drivers and people walking past, if they're going to the shops and all, would be able to see it. You could just put like a little garland or something in your window of them, because they are mega quick to make. So that's pretty much it for me. Any questions or comments there?
Sandra said, I've started knitting my second pair of socks. These are a big Christmas gift. This pair seems a lot easier than the first. Oh,
it does. The more you make, the easier they get, love. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I was so gutted when I broke my 9 needles the other day. I was just like, oh, damn it. So, hence the little treat with the zing needles. Anybody else there? No? No. Okay, fine. I will be back tomorrow at 1, and we are going to be doing some sewing. I've got a really nice crochet block for you. Patchwork block. It's because I'm looking at wool. So I will be back tomorrow for that for you, and then Sarah's back on Thursday with some geckos, which I can't believe I forgot. I should remember that, shouldn't I? So yeah, we're going to do geckos then on Thursday. So if there's no more questions or comments there, no, nothing at all. You were very quiet today. I hope you were just concentrated. I hadn't bored you stupid. And I'll see you tomorrow, girls and gents. Bye.